I am starting the Minecraft world that I have always wanted. In this video, I've set myself a couple of goals. Number one is to get everything that we need to survive in hardcore Minecraft while building a cozy starter base. This video is a bit more slower pace and relaxed than your normal My Perfect Start in Minecraft videos. As I've noticed with the other videos in my experience, within 30 minutes they have full netherite gear, they've beaten the Ender Dragon, so I'm just going to have a nice relaxed playthrough, and if you do enjoy, please leave me a like and subscribe. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in another new world of Minecraft. And it looks like quite a beautiful world, I must say. But there's enough wasting time. We are in hardcore mode, of course. So I do need to get the basics sorted so we don't die early. Let's quickly get ourselves some wooden tools so we can move up on the world and get some stone tools. A nice pickaxe and then a wooden axe. Because with a wooden axe, we can just chop the rest of the tree down. Simple as. And let's find some loose stone if we can. Looks like we got some here. Perfect. We have entered the Stone Age. We're moving up in the world. Right, 6 pieces of cobble. That should do for now. Hello, cow. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to end your life, and I'm sorry. Okay, and let's upgrade our pickaxe and axe to the Stone Age. Sorry, guys, you didn't get much use, but you'll thank me for it later. I'm hoping that this was a little cave entrance down here. Maybe we can get some early iron. It is. It looks scary though. Any iron? Coal? Anything? No, just copper. Unfortunately, no iron down there. But that's okay. Let's get some more wood and then move on from this area. Take a couple of the saplings with us. Ooh. Look at the landscape of this. Well, this looks lovely to me. You can't really see because the simulation distance is down, but it's nice. And I believe we found another cave opening. No, I've been baited. Aha. At least we got ourselves some coal. That's a good start. Torches are going to be essential because when the evil monsters start coming out at night time, for some reason they're scared of torches and they just don't come near it. We found our first pieces of iron, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a nice chunk too. Thank you to the Minecraft gods. Thank you. I don't really want to venture down there. It looks dangerous, but there's more cave to explore up here. Turns out it wasn't. I got baited again. Just taking in the scenery for a moment. Looks very nice. Another cave opening. I'm sorry, pigs, but man's got to eat. I'm sorry that I just slaughtered your friends. I really am. Well, that looks like a huge cave opening. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm liking the look of this piece of land we got over here. We got the lake, or the river. Don't know what the difference between the two is. Maybe one's freshwater and one's seawater, but that doesn't really matter. Sheep, I need you for your wool, so we can sleep the nights away and skip all the hard parts. I can hear a zombie. I'm running low on food, people. I need to make a furnace to cook up some meat. And also, we can cook up the iron that we've got while we're here. Is that a baby zombie? Sounds like he's burning to death. Well, he's just burned to death already. Ooh, that there is a village on top of that mountain. Now that's going to be very useful, but we haven't got much daylight time left, so let's make ourselves a bed just in case. There he is, a little monster. I ain't getting down there with him. They're scary. I tell you what we're going to do. Instead of cooking up the iron here, we're going to make our way up to the village on the mountain as a little safe haven for the first night. Because the last thing I want to do is get trapped in the middle of the night and die on day one. Because this seed does look really nice to me, actually. What is that over there? Is that just a mountain or is it a structure? Okay, we'll come back for all the resources that we find on the way tomorrow. First things first is securing our safety. Hello, friends. I'm your new neighbour. Got a chest. Some bread and apples. We'll definitely take that early on. Hello, where's everybody? Oh, there's one guy up there. I just seen him. Hello, mate. I'm moving in. Is that okay? I'm terribly sorry to do this, friend, but I need your bed. Thank you. What a beautiful day it is for day 2. Lovely weather, I must say. Hello, friend. How are you? But this village is going to be very, very useful for us. Because we can convert everybody to librarians and Fletchers and get everything we need and milk all the resources and then leave them. Unfortunately, it is a cruel world, this Minecraft world. But we'll definitely collect all this iron that we can see. Hopefully get ourselves with a full set of iron armor soon. Full iron tools. And then eventually, or sooner rather than later, we need to get full iron. No, full diamond. That's the ultimate goal. I don't want to be lingering in full iron for much longer. But we'll definitely take these hay bales with us. Thank you. Lovely stuff. We've even got some pumpkins. Pumpkins! Some more iron. Lovely. Oh, here we go. Our first challenge of the series. But that was quite easy, wasn't it? Touch wood. I don't want to jinx myself. Ooh. I've got to be careful. But this area is looking really nice, I've got to say. Let's go back down into the village. Let's see if they... Oh, hello, cat. See if they've got anything nice for me. Any spare tools, iron, diamonds even potentially. If not, then their company will do. I think we have explored each house. I don't think there's any houses with any chests in, apart from that one we found. I'm not going to moan though. Let's get this iron cooking up in the background. And while we do that, we can pillage this village even more. Take all their crops, everything useful. And from that so far, we've managed to get ourselves potatoes, which is good for farming, obviously, and carrots, and a few seeds, which we can get easily, but the potatoes I like to have as an aesthetic farm looking thing. Let's slaughter some more pigs while we're here. I mean, I shouldn't say slaughter, I should say something a bit more, you know, peaceful. So, let's give these pigs a nice sleep for eternity. The next difficult thing we've got to decide is where we're going to build, where we're going to call home. Okay, hopefully our iron should be cooked up by now. If not, I'm going to have to take it out on some of the villagers. I'm joking, iron golem, don't take that seriously. Okay, we haven't got much iron, so let's use it wisely. I'm going to create one axe and one pickaxe. And then a chest plate. Which leaves us with 6 spare, so we can make a helmet as well. We've got a lot of wheat from those hay bales, which is very useful. It's a good source of early food. We've got a stack and 64 to be exact. These tools, we can just get rid of them. I don't need them. The villagers, you can use them. Hello, buddy. You can have my old pickaxe and my axe for free. I don't even want anything for it. And let's make the helmet. And that should give us a little bit more security. Not that we need it, because we're, you know, pro Minecraft players on this channel. Each and every one of us. But let's scout out and see around the area where we want to build, where we want to call home, and settle down and live a nice peaceful life. Half the world's not loading, but ideally we want it to be close to the village, because we want to transport some of them good villagers down with us. There's a lot of good land. That's the problem we got here. There's not a problem, but there's a lot of it. Maybe we'll stick to facing this side, make our way down along the riverbed there. It's the good thing about having Terralith and Tectonic on. You find a lot of ores on the side of the mountain. I haven't got time to get all this coal, but we'll take some with us and make our way down here. A horse. We haven't got a saddle for you, but if you're still here in a few weeks, I might come back and get you. Like if we build down here in this area, I think that looks quite nice. Nice and cute. There's more iron here. Make sure we get all this goodness. Oh! See, this is what we need to be careful. That was not careful at all. Let's make our way down, go to bed, and forget that ever happened. No, don't forget it happened. We need to use that as an example. Okay, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to start placing some spruce saplings around, because there's not a lot of wood around here. I don't want to have to keep travelling like 200 blocks just to get some wood. I'm thinking if we build up along the edge of this river here and call this area our home, I think that will look quite nice. We've got this large mountain behind us, obviously our friendly villagers up there, but I think this is a good place to start calling home. I'm going to have to quickly travel across this lake here and get some more wood so we can start building. Right, I've come to the executive decision, as I am officially the owner of this Minecraft world and this Minecraft channel. We're not going to build anything yet. We're going to go down into a mine and start getting ourselves some diamonds first to speed up this whole process, because I need to change the shape of this land, and I'm not doing it with iron shovels because that's going to take way too long. I think we've got enough resources to take down with us. If I find anything interesting, I'll update you guys. If I find like a nice big cave, or of course if I find diamonds, I'll update you. I think we have now got enough iron to do a full set of armour. Let's quickly cook this up before we go anywhere. So if we bump into a big scary cave, I want to be prepared. Okay, leggings and boots. We are now fully prepared. We've even got some spare iron, so we can make... You know what, let's just make 2 pickaxes, because we're going to need it probably. And let's continue our journey. That noise is scary. Why do they put sounds like this in Minecraft? I just heard a skeleton. So that may mean that there's a big scary cave around. But we will soon find out. And my suspicions were correct. I see Mr. Skeleton as well. He spotted me. Come here, buddy. We can talk this out. Ow! That's not fair. He can hit me, but I can't hit him. Come on. You're not going to play fair. I'll cheat as well. Peekaboo. Come back up. Oh, I think I knocked him all the way down. This cave does look big and scary, though. We may get lots of diamonds, though, so it might be okay. Suppose I'm going to have to go down there and kill him. Huh, have that. Right, that's him dealt with. I've got to remember to leave indications of where I came from, because I will get lost. And what I'm going to do that, they're going to place acacia planks, because they're very distinguishable. Is that a word? I don't know, but it sounds cool and it sounds fitting. If I do this, place some torches above it, make it very clear that this is the area that we came from. Now I've got to be very careful, because I see a creeper, and creepers are scary for a start. Anything with the word creep in it is automatically creepy or scary. I'm already getting nervous. There's no room for being nervous, I'm afraid. Just gotta go for it. Being nervous doesn't get us diamonds. Ow. There you... Where did you come from? Ow. Just drops from the sky. That's not fair. I can't fly. What I was saying is being nervous isn't going to get us any diamonds. Even if we don't find diamonds in this cave, it's like a massive shortcut. It saves us a lot of mining. That's a diamond. I would have never spotted that if I didn't jump. Okay, chase the diamonds. Follow the diamonds. My life is brilliant. Come on. Block out the water. It's only going to be 1, I bet, but 1 is better than none. It's 2, at least. We've got 2 diamonds. We're getting achievements in life. There's probably more I've achieved in real life, actually. I can hear a zombie. It looks like this cave it expands quite a lot. I probably should have marked down my coordinates of where I was going to be building. I see this creeper. You ain't fooling me, mate. Any spare diamonds around? No? If any of you guys have got any spare diamonds, I'll happily take them off your hands. It doesn't look like it. I see you, friend. And bye with you. Right, he's gone. We're looking for diamonds. I found more diamonds. Woo! And this time, it was just 1. Okay, I think I'm officially lost. But it's okay. Because worst comes to worst, I will just mine straight up. Let's try and figure out where we came from. Up here. And that was where we found the diamonds. It was here. Yes. Okay. Oh no. Witches. I don't like them. They scare me. Okay, the plan of action now is I'm going to turn this area into our base of operations. This piece of acacia is going to be signifying where we came from. But I'm going to start mining down to diamond level, and we're just going to do a nice bit of strip mining. Can't go wrong with that. You might be wondering, why am I not making a diamond pickaxe? I'm going to make the most of these iron pickaxes I've made before we break into the diamonds. Hallelujah, finally. It's taken ages to find me any more diamonds. It's not going to be much though, is it? No. I have a feeling we're going to have bad luck with diamonds in this series. Okay, I can't moan. We're now on 5 diamonds. Let's get straight back to it. Oh dear. So now we're down to our last iron pickaxe. And we're still only on 5 diamonds. Come on. There's got to be some diamonds lurking around here. Please. Maybe if I go like this and then just mine here. No. No. We got to keep going. We don't give up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found some more diamonds. And it looks like it's a bigger chunk this time. We've got at least 5. Come on. Oh my god. Surely not. That is a lot of diamonds. Our hard work is finally paying off. And we've reached level 10 as well. There's even more. Okay, every time I see gravel, I'm just going to dig out the whole area. Because imagine if I just carried on strip mining and ignored the gravel. How many have we got? 16 diamonds. Come on. I feel a bit more inspired now. I feel like I've got to clear the rest of this gravel now, just in case. Also, I don't know if you can see, but I have this sort of bug that sometimes when I mine, it looks like lava appears for a split second. It's not going to do it now, is it? Right, it sounds like I'm just making it up now, but I promise I'm not. There you go. I don't know, it looks like either dirt or lava or something. It's a bit strange. But straight back to the strip mining. I need to get at least a full set of diamond armor, enough for diamond tools, and I want to make an enchantment table as well, because I need enchants as soon as possible. I'm just going to crack on, guys. I'm going to get mining and mining and mining. If I find anything cool along the way, like a cave or a mine shaft or something, then I'll update you. But if not, I'm just going to update you when we've got plenty of diamonds, because I'm sure a lot of you, some of you might enjoy me just strip mining, but a lot of you don't want me just to be talking absolute nonsense strip mining for an hour. But I'll see you guys when we've made some serious progress. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Well, I think anyway. I found a huge lava cave. That's the best way I could describe it. I can see one singular diamond over there. I don't know whether it's worth it to go out and just get that one diamond. I can see... Is that another one down there? Okay, I'm not going to bother doing that. It's going to take too long. I'm going to start strip mining in a different direction now. While this is quite cool, it is not worth it just to go all the way over there and all the way down there just for those diamonds. Right, we found a cave. Thank God, because I was getting extremely bored of strip mining. At least there's something to explore. Well, there's one diamond. It doesn't look like there's a big cave. I've probably jinxed myself, haven't I? Surely this cave opens up. Okay, I think we found a trial chamber. I think that's what this is. That's probably going to kill me if I go in there. So, let me have a look. It's definitely going to kill me. Oh my god. That water scared me. Oh my god, I'm not equipped to go in there. If the water scared me... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you guys in peace. There might be cool things in there though. I've never actually been in one. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to risk it. What's down here? This is where we came from. Okay. Right, let's get some iron. Because while we're down here, we can get some obsidian. I haven't got any coal, so I'm going to have to use some logs. Yeah, we need to get a bucket to get obsidian so we can make an enchantment table. And now we can get this water here. We may not even need it, but you never know. And start collecting some obsidian. That's another achievement down. The ice bucket challenge. Those were the good old days. Okay, we've now got 5 obsidian, so we've got enough for an enchantment table now. But I don't know whether to continue strip mining or just be brave and go and have a look around this cave. That's what I'm going to do. Because if you find a big cave, then you're likely going to find quite a lot of diamonds. Usually. Oh, we found a mine shaft. That's exciting. Let's get rid of these mean guys first. Then we can have a look at the mine shaft. Okay. Now this is a big cave. We've got to try and not get lost. We'll stick to the wood. Okay. What do I explore first? I think the mine shaft. It's got to be the right answer, surely. I always get lost in these. Always. We've already found some more diamonds, which is good. I think, anyway. Yes, it is. It was just one again. I jinxed my luck. I completely jinxed it. Small zombies. If we call down here, creeper and some diamonds. Right, let's deal with these guys and we can get the diamonds. Okay, that's one way to deal with a creeper. But, wow, this mine shaft's big. That's a spawner. Oh no. Are these poisonous ones? I don't like the poisonous ones. They are. Okay. What we need to do is light that area up. Block it off. They scare me. This mine shaft is absolutely huge. That being said, I don't want to get lost. But I want to explore everything. More diamonds, but still no sign of a minecart. I could do with a saddle, because I promised that horse that I would take him in. There's more diamonds there, but there is a spawner. Okay. What spawner is it? It's a cave spider one, isn't it? Where's my bucket of water? Oh, I wasted it, didn't I? Oh, damn it. Oh, diamonds. It's easy to get distracted. Diamonds can take your mind off things. Right. I could do with a bucket of water to get rid of the cobwebs. I wonder if lava would do it. Aha. I think it did. Let's do this. Destroy this spawner. Be gone with you. Okay. Oh, I cannot be bothered to wait for all that. I'm just going to place more lava above it. Okay, I may or may not be mistaken, but after these diamonds, we should have more than enough for what we set out for. We've now got 35. That's definitely a lot of diamonds for sure. That's enough for a full set of armor, because that's 24. We've got 2 for an enchantment table. That's 26. And then we've got some for the tools. But there's more diamonds. We're going to continue exploring until we get lost, because any extra diamonds is good diamonds. Okay, let's drop down here. More diamonds, lovely. Thank God I found this mine shaft, because I could not stick being in that strip mine any longer. Okay, quickly, just to keep ourselves somewhat protected, we're going to make full diamond armor. Chest plate, leggings, boots, and a helmet. Let's pop all of this on, and we can say goodbye to this iron armor. Ugh, disgusting. Don't want you. Okay, we've done somewhat of a loop here, but we still have found another diamond. God, that's going to be like my most said word in this video. That's a dead end. What was that? These things, I always get confused for diamonds. And we said it again, but they're so annoying. I'll tell you what will be actually quite useful, and this might be a big brain play here, is taking these rails so that we can transport villagers from the top of the mountain down to our base with complete and utter safety. Ow, we're stuck. I think we're gonna make our way back to the surface now. We'll try to anyway, because we've got a lot of diamonds. We've got 19 diamonds, which is more than enough. And I don't want to take any more chances. Plus, we're on day 6 and we spent over half that underground. Yeah, right, let's make our way back up to the surface, and I'll meet you guys back up there. Finally, we've reached the surface, and I wonder how far away we are from where we wanted to build. I remember seeing this. Is that the village up there? Yes, it is. So I think, if my calculations are correct, we're down here somewhere. So not actually that far away from our... We can't call it a base because there's nothing here, but our camp, we'll call it. But I did find a few more diamonds on the way up. I got 22. I collected a few pieces of iron, 24 pieces of iron. So we have now got a good amount of supplies to get started with the fun side of it. Actually, we've been mining. We can actually craft now. I believe our chest should be over here somewhere. Yeah, we found it. We've returned. We're home. Let's store all of our goodies away. We can get ready to sleep. I think tomorrow what my goal is, I need to transport some villagers down here. I don't think we've got anywhere near enough rails. Should have collected some more really, but at least it's a bonus. Do you take damage in railcar? Is that a wandering trader? So I need to focus on one thing. This is my problem. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. Okay. I've woken up and I've got a fresh mind now. Being down in that cave for too long, it messed me up. What have you got? Anything nice? No. Okay, so you don't take damage in minecarts. What I can do is maybe build out 64 blocks, drop them off, they will land down here, and then destroy all the blocks so it doesn't look ugly. But we need to make some minecarts first. Let's go up to the village and set up camp up there temporarily. So yeah, the plan is, obviously, I'm going to minecart them off the side of this cliff, plummet to their death, but they won't die because of physics in Minecraft. And then I want to breed some villagers so we can get Fletchers and librarians, so we can get some great enchants and speed up the process of everything else. Okay, let's get 2 furnaces on the go. Split the coal in half, split the iron in half, get this smelted. Hello, buddy. You're gonna come live with me now. I need to take your job away from you. Okay, we should make some boats as well. Okay, now, if I'm correct, he will come out here, wherever he is. Come on in, buddy. Get into your boat. You've missed the boat. You've missed the boat. In the boat, please. In the boat. Please. Oh, don't do this to me. Go in the boat. In the boat. There we go. Right. It took you some time, but you got there in the end. Let's get you in position. You don't have to be scared, I promise. Let's make 2 of these bad boys. Lovely stuff. And if we do this, this is all going to go to plan, I promise. And that should be more than enough blocks, I feel like. We'll do a few more just for safekeeping, like so. And now the fun part, placing the rails. Right, you are the, what's the word? The test dummy. Or the guinea pig, okay? You cannot let us down. This is for the great good, this is for the future. And if my calculations are correct, if I push him into there, come on. Let's not make this any harder than it needs to be. Just get in. Just get in. There we go. And go. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to fall off. Now we just wait and see. Okay, I think he's run out of steam there. But I'm going to sleep the night away. Because I don't want to take any risks and lose a villager. I can already hear a zombie. Yeah, he's right on the edge. I'm going to have to give him a nice little push. This is so sketchy. I'm actually getting, like, vertigo in real life. Right, off the edge you go. And he died. Why did he die? Oh, I know why he didn't die. No, why he did die is because he didn't land on a rail. Okay. New plan. Plan B. Now, plan B is going to be you get them in the boat and we push them off. And hopefully, I'm sure they will survive in a boat. Okay, my friend, this is your time to shine. Do not let me down. You can come out now. Thank you. Let's get you over there safely. Okay, and I promise it's all going to be fine. Right, if you get out of the boat and go in the minecart. Come on. And I'll meet you over there, I promise. Oh my god, that was close. He almost pushed me off. I'm not taking any more risks. Okay, now it's your turn to go in the boat. Okay? Stay in there. Just get in the boat. There we go. And I'll be back with a friend for you. Can I push boats? No. I'll have to mine out the floor. I'll be back. This is the safer option. Maybe the slower option, but hey ho. Okay, and our third and final victim is going to be this nice, friendly farmer over here. You're going to have to come with me, buddy, and I'm very sorry. You've got no job anymore. So get in the boat. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to be close to giving up. In you go, buddy. In the boat. There we go. Okay. One step for mankind. No. One small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Whew. They made it. They made it safe. Woo! Okay. Right, now we just got to destroy this monstrosity. And then we can join them. And what I need to do now is set them up a temporary area where they can get put to work. And if I remember correctly, they're going to need, if we use the farmer, they're going to need a composter. I don't know how many beds it is. It might be 3. Oh, I might have to go back up and get another bed. But, oh, is that sheep over there? Yeah, we can get some sheep over there. But yeah, they're going to need a composter, some land to actually farm. and a method to keep them safe. And the temporary workstation for them is going to be on this mountain, this little hill here. And flatten it out so it's nice and smooth for them villagers, and we can start transporting them into designated places. But for now, they're not getting anything special. No. Oh, one's escaped. This is not good. I'm sorry, mate. Come back here. You're going to have to come back with me. Right, I've got them both into place now. Now I'm just going to have to set up their life, really. Now, if I put the composter down, you guys can... Oh, I think they might be able to get out with that, actually. Gonna have to barricade it up a little bit more. Don't want no more escapes from you guys. I need you. Just to make sure... Yeah, they ain't escaping from this. Unless they're Michael Schofield. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. And if I place the composter down, hopefully they both take the job. He might not because I've just abused him. Oh dear, that was a bad move from me. That's a rookie mistake. Look, I'm sorry that I've abused you. Please come back to work for me again. And this time, there will be no escaping. I'm going to sleep, you're going to stay awake as punishment for what you did. But now I think he should take the job. Maybe. Take the job, please. Are you going to take the job now? I've picked a broken villager, haven't I? Right, maybe if I start placing some seeds down. There we go. He's took the job. Okay. Now you guys can crack on and do what you need to do. Please, be my guest. Okay, I've just made myself a diamond sword because I'm going to need to get some more wool for the beds for the villagers' babies to sleep in. We're now on day 10. But, to be fair, for day 10 we've made quite a bit of progress. We haven't built anything, but we've got 2 villagers which are going to breed and give us nice things and make our life a lot easier. Okay, I've built these guys an extension and put in more beds for them. I need to patch this bit up though. We'll just do this for the minute. Let's give them some carrots. Hopefully now they're happy enough and they'll start doing their business and creating babies. Okay? Are you guys going to do that for me? Please? No? Okay, right. So I've done a little bit of work, not too much. But these villagers have had 3 babies in total. 2 of them have grown up already. And they've got their dream job of being Fletchers. I've started fletching my way to riches and got 33 emeralds already. Obviously I want to get a few stacks ready for when we have our other villagers set up as librarians to get nice enchanted books that we can whack on our tools and our armour. But what I'm thinking for my next job is going to be building a little house for the Fletchers. I'm going to have a small little village hut for them so that they can live in, thrive and trade for the rest of their lives. I'm going to build a nice little hut for them, all while getting all the emeralds for sticks, which they're fascinated with for some reason. But I'm going to build that probably around here. But once we've got all the villagers that we need, we can get rid of this ugly looking pen and build someone a bit more suitable as a breeder. I do just want to clear out the rest of these crops here, just to clear up some space. And look, we've got our first or second opponent of this series. No match for us though, and he's made us reach level 20 already. Yeah, so I'm going to get cracking with building them a nice little hut here, and once I've done that I'm going to come back to you guys and update you, see where we're at and how many emeralds we got. Hopefully these 2 villagers will start, you know, doing their business and pumping out more babies for us. But yeah, I'll come back to you when the Fletchers are all nice tucked away in their beautiful new homes. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. This is the frame that I'm going with. It's going to be spruce logs, of course. It's my signature move. And a little extension on the side here. I haven't quite worked out the logistics of where the villagers are going to be living yet, but this is the layout we're going for. But I'm going to crack on and get the rest finished, and once I've done that, I will see you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of day 16. The sun will be setting very soon, but we have finished the hut for the Fletchers to live in. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing, and somehow he's escaped the pen. And we've even got an iron golem just chilling around here. But more to the point, we've finished this building, and I must say I'm very happy with it. As you can see, we go in, we have our 2 Fletchers, who are very happy by the way, and they gave full consent to be here working. And a chest full of sticks ready to be traded. But with that being said, we're now sitting on over a stack of emeralds, a stack and a half to be precise. I thought I had more than that, to be fair. Turns out we've got a stack and a half of emeralds, which is pretty good. And that means that we need to do a nice little place for the librarians to live. And I need to transport them out of their homes. We've currently got 4 villagers there. 1 villager just chilling on the barrel, converted to a fisherman. So 5 villagers. That should be enough. That can give us fortune, efficiency, unbreaking, mending, and protection. And that should definitely be all that we need. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to build basically an exact replica one of these. And I'm going to build it just here on this little perch. And that is going to be the house where we're going to have all of our librarians living. But to do that, I'm going to need more materials because I don't have a lot of spruce wood at all. So I'll best take some more spruce saplings with me to replant them because we're on a very limited amount at the moment. But I'm going to go and collect a load of wood, and once I've got enough wood to get started, we can start building. Yeah, so like I said before, it's going to be near enough an exact replica, but I'm actually going to switch the roof from the border. I'm going to turn that into spruce and then use deep slate stairs and that sort of thing as the actual roof. But if I remember correctly, you mate, you just need to leave me alone for a minute. Yeah, I think it was 7 and then 5, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna. Why are you hounding me? Leave me alone, please. Yeah, so we're gonna do 7 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. And then 5, and that was 1 back. Right. And that's pretty much the layout, and it was 5 deep. No, the main part was 7 in length. So yeah, that's pretty much the main layout of the building sorted. And what I've got to do now is just crack on with filling in the walls and doing the roof. So I'm going to go and get all that done, and when that's done, we'll come back, and then we can start thinking about transporting these guys over and turning them into decent librarians. Ladies and gentlemen, it is day number 18 and I have finished the construction of the second building. As you can probably see, I've gone with a little bit of a different design for the roof. Something a bit more vertical, a bit more medieval, if you would say. But as we go in, I haven't completely finished the interior. I've blocked out the areas of where the villagers are going to be living for the rest of their lives, so we can fit 4 villagers in here, which will be more than enough, I assume. For now we've only got 2 villagers, which I want to hope to get efficiency and unbreaking, and we can get some more in the future, but those are the 2 that we really need for cracking on with big projects. I'm just going to add in some final touches on the inside, like adding in windows and all that sort of thing, just to, you know, let some natural light come in. We can't have too much natural light, unfortunately. It took a little bit longer than expected because I messed up the design of the roof a couple of times, but I am improving on my roof designing. And for the flooring, I'm probably just going to go with nice spruce flooring again, nice and simple. And my shovel's broken, so I'm going to need to make a shovel ASAP, really. Have we got any iron down in this chest? Yeah, we've got 1 iron left. The perfect amount for an iron shovel, because I want to refrain from making diamond tools just yet, because I want to save them for when we get the best enchantment books we can possibly get. Just let me clear out this area here, fill it up with spruce, then once we've done that we can start transporting the villagers to their new home. Nice, so the flooring is in place. What we do need to craft is 4 lecterns, and I think to do that we're going to need a book. I'm not sure if it's going to come up. It's not going to come up with a recipe there. But we have got some leather, and I'm pretty sure I did pick up some sugarcane, which we can pop down there. Get it grown. 3 sugarcane. It's not a lot, but it's better than no sugarcane. Let's put this down to the water. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long to grow. But in the meantime, we can sleep the night away and start transporting our villagers to where they need to go. We've trapped villager number 1. He's ready to be transported and taken over to his new house, and trust me, he's very excited. He hasn't been stopped going on about it all day. He's very excited to be a slave for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, it's not a fun process of transporting these villagers. It's actually quite boring. And he's taken up a fisherman role. I'm going to have to get rid of them barrels, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I'll tell you what we can do, actually, while we're here. We can get this guy in a boat and take away the barrels and then transport him over as a plain, boring, normal villager. Do you want to go in that boat? No? We've got him. Now he can take him over as well and get him ready to be placed in his new job for life. Okay, so we've run into a little bit of a problem. Not a massive problem, but we need bookshelves to make lecterns. So we're going to need a lot more sugarcane because I've just used the last, well, the only 3 that we had. But I can see some over there and some there and some over there. So I'm going to get myself as much sugarcane as possible so we can make books to get bookshelves so these guys can start working. But I need to protect these guys and cover them up just in case any zombies try any funny business. Alright, that should be them covered. Let me patch up this entranceway so no zombies can get in. But let me go and get this sugarcane as much as possible. We can come back and crack on. Okay, I think we have enough sugarcane now, if I've calculated it right, because 3 pieces of sugarcane gives us 3 I don't know. We'll work it out at the crafting table. My brain's not working. Okay, I've crafted another 15 pieces of paper. And I think that should be enough for 2 bookshelves, if I'm not mistaken. We'll soon find out. Yes, so we got 2 bookshelves. That means we can now make 2 lecterns, I believe. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in business. Let's pop this just here. I don't know why they're still fishermen, but we're going to have to make do with that. Okay, if we just segregate these 2 so they, you know, don't get in each other's ways. And hopefully, will you take the librarian job shortly, please? There's no reason that you should be a fisherman anymore. But I need you to get in place, please. I don't want to have to hurt you. So please just do us both a solid. And do what I need you to do. Come on. Nice. Okay. Get in somewhere. Get in. No. I had to punch you, but it was your own fault. That's villager number 1 in place. We've done it. We've done it, boys and girls. They are both in place. For some reason, he's not taking the job, though. I'm not sure why that might be. Maybe if I just break it and then place it again, he might take the job. I'm not sure. What's he got for me? Feather falling. That's not great. But the next bit, and the most annoying and tedious part, is getting the enchantments that we want. So I'm going to crack on. Hopefully it doesn't take long. But I need to figure out why he's still a fisherman. I think it might be because he's linking to a job up in the original village. So I'm not sure because it seems out of range, but just to be safe, I'm going to have to pop up there and just make sure all the other jobs that he can take are incinerated, because he's facing the wall. Either he's just angry with me, or maybe it's because he's not got enough food, or I've hit him or something. Sounds bad. But we'll sleep the night away. We try again in the morning, and if not, I'll have to go back up to the original village and start destroying everybody's jobs. New plan. Unfortunately, I had to humanely put the other villager to sleep because he wasn't happy with his job. That's all I'm going to say. But we've got a new villager which I'm going to transport into his place, and hopefully that should do the trick. If not, I'm not sure what will. Ladies and gents, we have done it. We've got both of the villagers in their designated workspaces. I need to get some more books and some more emeralds so I can be ready to lock in the trades when a decent trade comes in. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to crack on, get all that ready, and once I've got some decent enchantments available, I'll come back to you. It may take me 2-3 days to do this, to be honest, but hopefully it's quite quick. I've already made a mistake. I wanted to get some books ready so I can trade with these villagers, and I've realised that I've accidentally locked in projectile protection 4 on one of these villagers, so we've only got 1 to work with at the moment, which is okay. We can get efficiency still, but I will need to get another villager in here at some point in the near future. But anyway, let me crack on. Ladies and gentlemen, to be fair, in the grand scheme of things, it's not taking me that long to get what I'm happy with. So obviously we made a mistake with the first guy here. We don't even need to worry about, in fact, have that. This guy, we got mending for 16 emeralds, which is quite cheap. And in this guy, my favourite guy, we got efficiency 5. I'm very happy with these trades. So now, what we can do right now actually is nothing, because we need iron to make an anvil. So what we can do... What on earth are you doing in my house? Oh, that's what he's doing in my house. He's killed one of my mates. Wow, I need to shut the doors. I'm sorry, mate. You can live there, though. You can stay there. That's okay. We've got one of you, which is okay. But yeah, what we can do now is we can go mining and get as much iron as humanly possible so we can make an anvil as soon as possible. I'm not going to bore you with all that, though. I'm going to get all the iron that I need, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so some great news. We have arisen from the caves with all of the iron we need, and I have indeed made an anvil with a fresh diamond pickaxe ready to enchant to our full extent. So that's going to be 5 levels, putting the efficiency 5 on first, and that's 2. So maybe we do efficiency 5 first, and then the mending is going to cost 3. That's not bad at all, actually. And we can test this bad boy out. Let's see what the mining speed is on this. Oh, that is 10 times better. Now that means we're ready to tidy up this area and get things looking nice and cozy. I need to transport these villagers out of here because this looks awful. It looks ugly. But what I really need to do is I need to get some stone to smelt up so we can get some stone brick. I feel like this area is lacking a bit of stone brick. Luckily, we've got this massive cave area here which we can just tuck into and get all the materials that we need. The good news is we've got 39 spare iron as well left over for lanterns, which we can craft up in a minute, because I just think they look a lot better than using torches scattered around. Okay, a little update for you guys. I have got rid of this farm here, and the villagers have been transported. Well, one of them made it out alive. Unfortunately, the other one had to be put to sleep. But we've got one ready here to lock in whatever trade we need to do. But next on the to-do list for me is I want to build some sort of aesthetic farm here as a gap filler. So I need to knock out all of this stone here and replace it with dirt in a natural sort of shape like it is now. Just something like this, and we can even add some of these slabs back in just to make it look a bit more fluid and not just completely blocky with dirt. Obviously, we're going to need to get some, well, 2 water buckets. I think I have 2 already. Perfect. We can make an infinite water source without having to travel up and down all the time. We've got a iron hoe as well. I'm not sure one will be enough, so we'll just make a spare one just in case. And we should have plenty of seeds. Yeah, we've got over a stack here, which is good news. Let's dig out the infinite water source, which is just here. It's not too far away. And then just start placing random blocks, or digging out random blocks so we can put water sources in. It's not going to be a massive farm, just for a little, for aesthetic, for the eye. But yeah, so I'm going to add in all of these source of water, and once that's done, I'll come back to you with an update and we can start hoeing the ground. Right, so now that's done, we can start hoeing the ground and getting it ready for all of the wheat seeds to be placed. I'm sure there's enough water sources for it to reach all areas. Perfect. It looks like to me that it is in fact going to reach all areas. And obviously now we've just got to fill it up with seeds to get the wheat growing lovely. We're probably not going to have enough seeds, but luckily there's loads of grass around, so we can go and get more seeds quite easily. We might even have some more stored in the chest down there. But I'm going to get all the seeds we need, get it all filled in, and once that's done, I'll come back to you. Okay, so we have now got pretty much all of the seeds planted, bar a few here, which I've run out of. But for now, this is looking nice. This is all going to grow in the background, do its thing, look beautiful. but we need to decide what we're going to build next and where we're going to build it. I would like to have some sort of building down here, and I want a pathway coming up all the way through. Or I'm thinking maybe we can build a nice sized building here, and that will leave us with all this area down here to turn into something else. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, but yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to build a building here on this level here. So I need to clear this out here, sort of flatten it, make it more suitable to build on. And for that, we're going to need a diamond shovel. I may as well make an efficiency 5 diamond shovel as well and put our villagers to good use. It turns out I don't have enough emeralds to do that right now, because it's 55 emeralds for an efficiency 5 book, and unfortunately one of my Fletchers, as you well know, has now turned into a zombie. So we're going to have to make do with just a regular diamond shovel for a moment, but it's not a big project, so it won't take too long. I'm going to clear out this area, get it looking fresh and ready to go, and once I've done that, I'll come back and see what we're going to develop and what ideas we have. Okay, I've cleared out the area up here, and you never guess what I want to build. I want to build another watchtower. Every episode that I've done on 100 days or something to do with Minecraft, I've built a watchtower. I just think they look really nice when they're done. I like the roofs. But that being said, I'm going to need a lot of stone and to smelt it all up to get stone bricks. I'm going to hop down into our little mine over here, the little cave area, get as much different type of stone that I can get. I've got the foundation of the watchtower laid out. I have inspired this from a YouTuber called It's Marlow, so make sure to check out his channel. He's got loads of designs on his page there. But anyway, yeah, this is the design that I'm going for. I'm basically taking his inspiration and I'm going to add my own twist to it in my own little way. But with that being said, I'm going to get the rest of this finished. I'm going to even treat you to a nice little time lapse of me building this tower, because we haven't had one this episode yet. But I'm going to get this finished, and once that's... Well, what is that? There's a very majestic looking horse up there. Anyway, back to the task. I'm going to get this finished. Once we've done that, we can have a little look, see if we like it, and then hopefully, if it's all good, we can move on to another little project. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the tower on the exterior is now finished. There's a couple things that we still need to do. Like, first of all, I need to get rid of all this dirt in here, and I need to finish decorating the inside. For these gaps, I'm going to be using iron bars just to give it a more like a medieval look. Literally just place them like this. No, not like that. That looks absolutely awful. Well, for now, for some reason, it's only doing it like that. I think I might be doing something wrong, but you get the gist. That's what I'm going to patch this up at some point. But for now, we need to build the staircase going up to the top. We haven't got much space to work with at all inside, so I'm going to be using deep slate slabs as like sort of a spiral staircase going up to the top. And look at that, we had the perfect amount needed. Well, we had more in the other slot. Didn't see that, to be fair. But anyways, that's the staircase going up sorted. What I'm just going to do now is bang a couple of lanterns around the area, just like so. And if we take a look at that, that looks really nice. I'm happy with that. That's a nice little addition to this area. I'm just going to decorate the entrance way here. We should have some barrels and trapdoors stored away somewhere. We just bang a barrel there and another one here. Place a trapdoor just like that, and then pop a lantern on each barrel. That gives it a nice touch. And then we can even place a lantern on this side, one on the back of it, and then just one on this side as well. And I think I'm happy to say that the watchtower is now done. I think what I want to do next is I want to start decorating the area a little bit, but I also need somewhere where I can live and get my head down for the night, because we've got the villagers' houses, we've got a watchtower, but nowhere for me to sleep. But we can now in fact get efficiency 5 on our shovel. I traded with the Fletcher enough emeralds, I've got exactly 55 to get efficiency 5. And if we just smash this on the shovel, and that's going to make terraforming the area a lot easier. But all I'm really going to do is just alter the shape of this bit here while following the edge. So we've got a little bit more space to work on. And our house area is going to go there. And for the decorating of the area, I just want to add in a couple different types of plants. I want to add in potatoes and carrots somewhere along here, just to make the area look nice and a little bit brighter. Going to test out this efficiency 5 shovel. Wow, it's almost too fast. So this little platform here is where the potatoes are going to be going. I need to get this all hoed and filled with water. And I'm thinking I can make another little platform over here to add in some carrots. And then our house can just go somewhere along here. And then we need to link up each building with a nice little pathway. Right, you may notice I've made some quite significant changes to the area. I've terraformed slightly. It's not really terraforming. I've just removed a lot of the dirt here and transformed this area here into like a 3-tier farm area. And I've decided that my little cozy humble abode can be placed along here near the water. Now, the rough draft that I'm thinking of in my head is I want like a nice cozy little hut or shack here for myself to sleep in. And underneath, going into the cliffside, I want an entrance to a mine. My house is not going to be too massive and too extravagant because it's somewhere just to keep my head down at night. But I haven't got any idea for a design whatsoever. I think I'm probably going to be using, shocker, a little bit of spruce and maybe some stone brick. But I need to get some more materials ready. Once I've got all the materials ready, we can crack on and we'll start talking about what design we're going to do. Now, I think for the width, I might go 9 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's a bit too wide. I'm going to go with 7. And then on the 7th block, I'm going to go forward 5 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And then 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And that means this will be here. And then just going to go up 4 for each one. Now, in terms of the depth of the building, I'm only going to be going back another 5 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to link up all the frames here and get rid of all this dirt here. And then once that's done, I'll give you a little update. So the plan is, I've got all of that building, by the way. The plan is the entranceway is going to be like a staircase going up to this level here. And I want the mine area to sort of go underground in this area here. And the phantoms are out, so we're going to have to go sleep for the night because I can't be dealing with them. They're the most annoying creatures in the world. Yeah, this is the rough draft of what's actually going to be happening here. It's going to be a staircase here going up, leading into the building like so. But I'm going to need a lot more. I need a lot more stone brick and I need a lot more oak logs. So I'm going to have to go and get that sorted. Once that's done, we can start actually filling in the blanks and decorating the place. And yeah, so I'm planning for the mine area either to be going into this hill here. It will have to be on this side here because we're going to have a pathway going up, linking all these buildings. But yeah, the mine area is going to be going down into the side of this cliff here or something. Okay, I've changed my mind again. I'm going to be going with stone brick as the bottom layer for each window or the wall. And then we're going to be using spruce as the upper layer. So they're nice and simple, but it looks very nice as well. So I'm going to go ahead, crack on, get all this filled in. And once I've done that, we can decide what we're going to do next. I need to come up with like a nice idea for this staircase as well. I'm sure something will come to mind. I filled in all the walls and all the blanks, but I've decided to bring the spruce logs. Sorry, my words aren't coming out today. I've decided to bring that in one more so it's nice and tighter. And I think that will look better for the overall staircase once it's done. But we do need to build an actual doorway for the house. And I'm thinking we just do something like this and we can put fence posts here as the windows. And for the staircase, I'm not sure what material I'd like to use. Maybe if I just used... I think we are going to go with deep slate stairs because that would then match the roof off the actual building as well, because you know we're like using deep slate on the roofs. And I think I'm just gonna pop a couple of stone brick walls on here, and then 2 fence posts going up like that, and then we can link this up somehow after we've done the roof. And for the roof, I'm probably going to go with a similar sort of design as this one here, or no, I'm going to go with the design like that. So I'm going to crack on and get the rest of the roof finished. Once that's all done, we can start working on the inside, and then we can move on to the mine afterwards. Just a quick interruption, people. I've found, well, I haven't found him, he's found me, a wandering trader, and he's got dark oak saplings. So that means I need to get 20 emeralds so I can get 4 saplings to make some more, to make a dark oak tree. I'm hoping that this guy is going to give me 20 emeralds. That's 10 trades. He's given me 16. Oh dearie me. We could have done with a few more there. If only this guy was still alive. Can I trade with you while you're dead? No. Fair enough. I don't blame you. But for the meantime, we can get 3 of them bad boys. And I don't think they grow singularly, but we'll try it anyways. But the more important thing, we have finished the roof, and it's looking quite nice. I do like the look of this. And I've just linked up this area here as sort of like a supporting beam, but I'm not sure if I like the look of it like that. Maybe if we fill it in with spruce, it might look a little bit better. It's only one way to find out. Hopefully we've got enough slabs. 10, that should be more than enough. Just like that. Yeah, you know what? I think that does look alright, to be fair. That looks alright. I'm going to keep it like that. But we need to get some fence posts going in for the windows here. And then, of course, fill in the gaps of where the roof is. For filling in the gaps, we're just going to use stone brick. Just keeping up the trend that we've done on the other buildings. But if we can get dark oak, I'll be quite happy, because I like using that. That's that filled in. Have we got any fence posts on us? We don't, but we can make some, so it's not an issue. Okay, we've got 24 fence posts. That's definitely enough for just adding in the windows to this. Like that. That's nice. And then we can add a little fence area. Maybe if we use the stone brick wall, then it will join on and look all nice and neat, just like this. Lovely. Then we can do the same on this side. We need one more though. That's annoying. Do we have any more stone brick laying around? Literally just 2 pieces will do. I don't think we're going to have any more laying around. It's okay. I've salvaged 1 wall I found in a chest. Just add the finishing touch. Bang. That's this area sorted. Obviously we've got decorating to do on the inside and the exterior. Let's have a quick look at it. And it's looking quite nice. Just need to add in some trapdoors and that sort of thing. Get it looking all lovely. On that side, and then like this. I don't know what we can do for this bit under here. Maybe if we just box it off. Put a torch in there so no mobs spawn. But we'll box this off. And then trapdoor that up. You can even add trapdoors here. Like this. Bang. Bang. Lovely. Lovely stuff. That's looking nice. I must say that is looking nice. I wonder if this guy has refreshed his trade yet. He has. Lovely. We need more sticks. Brilliant. Now we've got enough to get the final sapling for the dark oak. Come here, buddy. Thank you very much. Good doing business with you. But I'm going to place these bad boys down to do their thing. But I do need to get some more stone and cobblestone to smelt up to turn into stone and stone bricks. So I'm going to get some more, as much as I can, in the next couple minutes. Because I just want to get like some buttons to add in for decoration, and it's good to have a lot of stone on standby. Okay, something's weird's going on. I've been looking for skeletons, and I've had 2 invisible spiders. Just the red on their face. I don't like it. Minecraft, fix it, please. Well, that was probably a waste of time anyway. I've killed about 5 skeletons, and I've got 1 bone. It always happens to me. When I want bones, there's either no skeletons, or they just don't drop them. The whole body is made of bones. Surely you can drop me more than 1. But there's another one here. You can give me some. Now I'm getting tag teamed. Creeper, leave me alone. Goodbye with you. What did you give me? 2 bones, okay. Minecraft just loves to jinx me. I just want to get these potatoes growing as fast as possible. This wandering trader keeps stamping on all of my crops. So he's going to have to go. There's a baby zombie here as well. Welcome to the party. It didn't have to be this way, mate. You're vandalising my land. Okay, we've got some stone smelted up. And now we can make a couple of buttons to decorate around here. Just place one here, one there, one there, then the same here. That gives it a nice little touch, I think. Looks quite nice. And then just finish, we need to finish putting in the windows. That's pretty much, yeah, that's all of them done. And then a ceiling as well. And obviously a floor to go with it. I think I'm going to use deep slate for the floor. And for the ceiling, I don't actually quite know. We could just go with deep slate again, like this. I think it looks quite nice, to be fair. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. And considering I'm the one that's going to be living here, I'm quite happy. Lovely. So we go in to the entrance. We're up here. We have got a homely little abode. We come in. We can have a nice little bed tucked away. A nice sofa as well. Oh, I'm visioning everything. We need to get some decorative bits to finish this off. And then we can happily say we've got a nice little home to live in. We finally got a front door on our house, people. We're moving up in the world. And we can put in some trapdoors like that. And we've got our little crafting area. Lovely. And for our bed space, we can plonk our bed here. Have a little table on either side, like this. Just added in some fence posts with trapdoors, as per usual, to make it even more homely. We'll add in some stairs to separate the bedroom. Oh, look at that. It's looking absolutely cozy in here. I'm loving it. And then a trapdoor with a trapdoor. And we can even have a cozy little lantern hanging by our bed. Oh, look at that. This is looking lovely, I must say. We can even make ourselves a little desk space. That's not right. As I was saying, we can make ourselves a desk space. Why can't I place trapdoors today? My axe is broken as well, so I need to make another one of that. Perfect. A nice little desk space. It's nice and cozy in here. Put a couple of lanterns in just to light the place up. Wow. Our house. This would be expensive on the housing market, let me tell you that. What more can you want of a house? You've got a desk, somewhere to sleep. That's all you really need. That's all I've got in real life. I've got a desk with a computer and somewhere to sleep. This guy, I swear, he's still doing it. Destroying my farm. Goodbye. But the good news is, our dark oak tree has now grown. How many saplings did we get? 6. No. We got even more. We got 10, so we can continue the cycle on. Now what I need to do is figure out what I'm going to be doing with this mine area, where I'm going to be placing it. So I need a pathway linking this up to down here, and then a pathway linking all this up as well. It's not easy being an absolutely creative genius in Minecraft. It really isn't. I think here is a good place to put the underground mine. I think this is what we're going to be doing here. So I need to dig out sort of a nice flat surface for the mine to go into. Oh, and it looks like there's a cave here as well. That makes our job slightly easier. Less mining for us to do. But yeah, as I was saying, I need to dig out a flat surface that the actual mine entrance can go into. So yeah, this is the area here where the mine will be going into. What I'm thinking is we have like a 3-wide area to actually go into the mine. I need to make more storage areas. I've not got... my inventory's always full. We're going to be making use of this dark oak that we've got, making a nice sort of curved entryway. Maybe we should make this a little bit taller. Literally just like this. A nice entranceway to go into, and then have our mining area down there. So obviously we need to do a lot of digging to get the mining area set up. Right, so briefly and quickly, this is the setup that I'm going to be going with for the actual mine area. There's nothing extravagant. Obviously we've got to do the flooring and all that sort of thing as well, but it's just going to be a long staircase, obviously going down to whatever level we need. We can have one area branching off to coal level, one area branching off to iron level, and then diamond level, so on. But we've got a couple of chests here that we can store our bits in, just all different types of stone after we've gone mining. For the actual flooring itself, I think it'll look quite nice if we do like a mixture of all different textures of stone. So we can add cobble, or just randomly block out delete different blocks. You can use gravel, a bit of andesite, or cobble, gravel. Just make sure there's no pattern to it, just randomly placed. I think that gives it a nice touch, just like that. And then for the exterior, do our trademark signature move and add in some fences and stone brick walls. Bang, a nice little lantern like so. Then some more fences either side. You get the gist, but I think it looks quite nice. These guys have just come out of nowhere. Hello, welcome to the party. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to replace the wooden fences with stone brick walls going up like this. And I think that looks like a mine. Would you agree? I'm not sure, but I like that. Now we've got a mining area, we've got a house, we've got some farms going on, the villager traders set up, and the watchtower. I'm going to deal with this guy. Drop me some bones. He didn't even drop any bones. Great. But I suppose what we've got to do now is start linking up a path area going around. The good news is there's quite a bit of stone already set up for me. You know, I like using my stone pathways. It's all about just trimming it into looking like a nice looking path. So we can start by just digging out the area and linking it up to where some of the stone goes, just like that. And where we don't want the stone to link up, we could just replace with dirt blocks. But you get the gist of that. So I'm going to treat you guys with another little time lapse of me building a lovely cozy pathway linking all the buildings up. So you enjoy that time lapse and I'll see you when that's done. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the pathway. We have successfully linked every building up together. Obviously it starts off at the fletching house to the librarian, with the tower linked all the way down to our home, and then the same down into the mining area. There's a couple of things I want to do in this episode, and that'll be like smoothing out the landscape and adding in some decorative plants and crops. But with that being said, I'm liking the look of what we've got so far and what we've done. I need these potatoes to hurry up and grow so I can finish planting the rest of the area. Is that fully grown yet? Hopefully this is going to give us enough potatoes. Plant the rest. How many got? We've got 40 potatoes. Hopefully that is a promising number, to be fair. Maybe this should do the trick. My second thoughts, I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's definitely not enough. And we need to sort out the areas where that wandering trader ruined it for me. Well, it shouldn't be too long before that's finished off and is all ready to look nice. I'm thinking we could turn this little area here into a little carrot patch. We've got 27 carrots, so I think that should be enough to fill it out. Yeah, we'll turn this area into a little carrot patch. It adds a little bit of colour to the area as well. Well, I've hoed and I've got everything ready. I've placed all the carrots we had, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. What we could do is we could go up to the village and see if we can salvage more potatoes and carrots just to speed things up. So I'm going to go and do that, and then come back down and get the rest of this planted. God, they must be traumatised if I come back up here. Yeah, there's nothing even here because I killed all the villagers and stole them. Yeah, there's a couple more carrots here. We'll definitely take that. It's just what we came for. But apart from that, it literally looks like that was all that's here. I wonder if there's anything else I could salvage while I'm up here. Anything. Please. No, there isn't. Oh well. We got an extra 28 carrots. That's probably more than enough for what we need, to be fair. And I managed to kill 2 skeletons. I've got 4 bones. But anyways, I'll meet you guys back down at the base. It's getting dangerous up here, people. There's loads of skeletons, creepers everywhere. I'm sure we can handle this. I'm sure we can. That's 1 down, 2 down. Okay, eat some bread. Eat some bread. I'm running because I'm not very good at Minecraft. I like to building stuff and mining. I'm decent at that, but when it comes to combat, I'm not good at all. Okay, all the skeletons are gone. That's all. What we got, an extra 2 bones, I think. We'll take that. But I'll see you guys back at the base. I'm escaping while I can. Right, we made it back alive. Barely. Let's plant the rest of the carrots we got here. 28 carrots. We probably won't have just enough. Ah! Oh my god. He came out of nowhere. Right, that's him dealt with. Yeah, we're probably not going to have completely enough to fill the whole space. Where are these skeletons coming from? Just leave me alone for a minute, please. I know I wish for some skeletons, but this is ridiculous. Stay away from the farm. And bye with you. Right. Hopefully now the coast is clear. But the good news is now we've got 27 bone meal, which should help us fill the rest of these carrots. Perfect. That's the rest filled in. What about the potatoes? Let's check on the potatoes, how they're getting on. Oh, we're definitely going to have enough to fill this up now. Perfect. That's all the farms fully full up now. All the potatoes are planted. All the carrots are planted. And obviously all the wheat. But with this bone meal, I want to liven up the area with some grass and things around. Just make it look a bit more natural. We'll do it all the way around. Like this. Perfect. And even down by the mine area. See, it's starting to look very homely in here now. And I'm loving it. Like McDonald's once said. Just like that. That's looking a lot better now. The only thing that I feel like is left to do for this episode is I want to put in a couple more light sources around the crop area. And there's another skeleton after me again. I should have some spare iron somewhere. Ah, maybe not. Looks like we're going to have to get more iron. Oh, I definitely had more iron, I'm sure of it. Oh well. Well, for now, we can just place some little torches around just to stop the mobs spawning. But with that being said, I feel like this is a good time to round off the episode. Exactly 1/3 the way through. I want to do this in 3 different episodes. I know it's not your normal My Perfect Start video where within 20 minutes they've got full netherite armor, they've beaten the ender dragon and they're flying around with an elytra. But this is more realistic and a more relaxed playthrough. But if you have enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave me a like and subscribe. And comment potato if you have made it this far. But thank you everybody. Peace out.